Covering Florida politics, the legislative session is going into overtime. The House and Senate have agreed to add Monday to their schedule in hopes of finalizing a new budget.
News 4 Jack's political reporter Kent Justice has been following these 60 days of lawmaking. He reports from Tallahassee, where the North Florida delegation is hoping for a strong finish.
So 2017 getting ready to wrap up, and what will history say about the legislative session this time around? We know from the state's senators and the House of Representatives, the delegation from Northeast Florida, they say they think they've accomplished a lot.
We've had a great first session. We're sprinting here to the end and just waiting to finalize the budget so we can let the good people of Florida know what their legislature's doing for them.
Members of the Duval delegation and really each member of the North Florida House and Senate membership say that they've accomplished many of their goals for 2017. Even so, this session may be remembered for the conflicts between Governor Scott and the House, with the Senate somewhere in between. That left some individual lawmakers, like Jacksonville's Jay Fant, choosing sides.
I have departed from leadership on Enterprise Florida and Visit Florida. I support those programs. I have been very aggressive on workers' comp to try to make that a more business-friendly, worker-friendly bill. And we're still working on both those things. And we'll just have to wait and see how the Senate comes back with things, what conference winds up ending on that, and what the budget looks like, and then what the governor does with it.
The negotiations are really at the point where it's between the presiding officers, but sitting on the Education Committee, I got to go through a lot of that process and see how we're investing that much money. I think it's going to help kids in the state of Florida.
It was very kind of nice having my first bill to not just be heard by 3 committees, but to go to the floor and to be passed in the House and the Senate, which is the bill to put prayer back in school. But I'm most proud of the appropriations that I believe are going to come to our community.
As soon as we get those, that passed on Monday, right?
Yeah, exactly.
In Tallahassee, Kent Justice, Channel 4, the local station.